Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Wrestling Heat. I am your host here, Easy Koo. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're celebrating the 4th of July, I hope you are being safe out there, not blowing off your fingers, not blowing up your friends. But ladies and gentlemen, this is the Wrestling Heat. I got some wrestling news for you, and I got some sad news about a potential WWE wrestler that might be retiring from the WWE, and some more. And your intro guy, you know what to do. And alright, ladies and gentlemen, the very first piece of news that I got for y'all fine folks here at the Wrestling Heat. The very first thing that I have for you is about Bobby Lashley. In a recent interview, he pretty much said he has paid his dues and he wants Brock Lesnar. And I would say that is what he was promised when the negotiations were going on with his contract. They did say that he would have a match with Brock Lesnar, and I wouldn't mind see these two big dudes, go at it, slug it out, maybe have a little, a little shoot fight in there. I don't know, but I would be pretty interested. Two big meatheads, beating each other up. But what do y'all think? Down in the chat, do y'all think that Bobby Lashley deserves what he was promised in the beginning of his contract? Let me know down below, chat. I think he does. And moving right along, WWE issues fines for the wrestlers or employees that are that are on the outside, like the crowd, the NXT people wearing face masks, and they could be fined up to, I think it's $500 for the first, and then $1,000 for the second time, which now is a thing in the WWE. They should have did this mask thing a hell of a long time ago, save people from getting sick. And I think that's the reason why they got a little mad whenever Taz says in his little interview, or not interview, but over on AEW, when he was just like, if you were here, John Moxley, I think he was actually talking to Renee Young, saying if you were here, you would have been tested twice. And I think that's where, shots fired towards WWE. But, with that along, WWE issuing fines, finally getting masks going in the WWE to the people that are on the outside, unlike Michael Cole and the wrestlers and referee that are going to be in the ring. I think that's how they're doing it. And what do y'all think about that? Let me know down below. I got a little bit of news. It ain't all that much tonight because your boy still got to go blow up some fireworks, stuff like that. But going to Luke and Carl Anderson, we know them as the Good Brothers on WWE television, and it looks like they have finalized a deal with Impact Wrestling, so they're heading over there. I believe EC3 is, I believe Heath Slater is, I believe there's quite a few wrestlers that are going to be going over that way. And oh yeah, Eric Young, he might be going back there. Well, I'm pretty sure all the names that I've named so far are going to be there, but time will tell. So that's a cool thing. If you watch Impact, I might have to start watching Impact again just to see, what they got for the Good Brothers over there. Moving on to something that could have happened at WrestleMania 36. It looks like there was an interview done with Becky Lynch not too long ago, saying pretty much that she pitched to Vince and the story writers for her to lose at WrestleMania 36 and give Shayna Baszler belt, but we all know what's going on with her. She's pretty much on the back burner because Vince McMahon, I don't think he really knows what to do with her. I say put her in there being a badass and, choking people out, beating people up like she was doing, but y'all already know how I feel. I'm a fan of hers, and it's a shame that she's not on television. But yeah, Becky Lynch, the man, the mom, she actually wanted Shannon Baszler to win. And I thought that's what was going to happen, but it did not. So what do y'all think about that, ladies and gentlemen? And if you were over on my Instagram, you've seen what I cooked up with some mushrooms, some steak, soy sauce, honey, some good stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Going to say from that, Renee Young, it looks like she has her big announcement that she was saying on Twitter. I thought she was pregnant, but we all know that she's sick, but she also is promoting her new cookbook. And if y'all want to know what Renee Young cooks like and her recipes, I say cop it if you like to cook. You want to try something new, or maybe you know what she's cooking up. I don't know. I say you should definitely look into it. If you're a cooker like myself, I might have to look into it, but your boy cooks some pretty delicious grub. But going on from that, definitely check it out. Renee Young's cookbook, coming to stores. I believe you can probably get it online more than likely. So here is something really interesting. Now that, you know, the Undertaker has, you know, kind of retired, there's some stuff being said about the guy, like this right here. The Undertaker once danced in the middle of Hollywood to kung fu fighting, and I believe that it was in reference to a gimmick that he used to have back in the day. You could probably Google it or something like that and see what I'm talking about. But I got a whole bunch of stuff here and here that you can read about. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool now that you know, the guy's somewhat retired. He can come back anytime. But I think it's pretty cool that we're getting this more stuff from the guy. We've been getting a lot of behind the scenes. I've been, you know, itching for stuff like this to come out. I think it's pretty awesome to see Undertaker doing some kung fu moves, maybe a roundhouse backflip. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's pretty funny. Here's some stuff, bam, bam, read up on it, and we're moving straight along because I really want to dig into these fireworks, ladies and gentlemen. John Moxley versus Brian Cage has been pushed back at a later date. I don't know the actual date at this point in time, but maybe one of y'all could let me know if you actually know a date, so I could actually watch it, because I'm actually really interested in this match, because John Moxley, you know, he's crazy, you know, smash mouth, and then you got this big old brute Brian Cage. I mean, he's a pretty big dude. He's pretty cock diesel, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's pushed back to a later date, and if anybody knows the date, let me know down below, please. Thank you very much. And this is the sad thing that I believe is coming to fruition. We haven't seen Kairi Sane on WWE television in weeks now, after pretty much getting pummeled by Nia Jax. We all know about the cut that she sustained above, you know, her eye and stuff like that, and it looks like she's going to be retiring from the WWE. If this is fake news, I hope it's fake news, but it looks like she is going to be waiting for her contract to be up, and then she will probably be in New Japan or Stardom. Is it Stardom? I think it's Stardom. I know they were looking for her months ago to come back with Io Shirai, but Io Shirai, we all know what she's doing. She's, you know, being the NXT champion, but beat Charlotte Flair. Well, she didn't beat Charlotte Flair, but anyway, sad times. She's my waifu, number 2. Asuka's my number 1, but I love Kairi Sane. I've seen quite a few matches of hers in NXT, but more than likely we'll be seeing her over in Japan in one of the promotions over there. So that's pretty much all that I got for y'all tonight. If you're lighting off fireworks, please be safe. And I know this is probably going to be up at freaking 2, 3 in the morning, but ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for watching. That's all that I got for you. Much love. And if you liked the video, you know, thumbs it up. Dislike it, thumbs it down. Like, share, subscribe, whatever you find folks want to do. Much love. Thanks for being down for you boys since day one-ish. Thank y'all for the people that came over from Periscope to here to YouTube. And I love you guys. And don't drink and drive. Don't text and drive. Wash your hands, wash your ass, and forever and always, ladies and gentlemen, the most important thing is to always keep it a little bit too sweet, baby, and have a happy 4th of July. And I'm out of here. Happy 4th of July, folks. Woo. We're going off over here. But happy 4th, everybody. Don't blow off your hands or fingers. That was a fuck up.